Welcome to the Cycling Celebration channel, where we feature videos that highlight the cycling lifestyle. I'm James Few, back with another video for cycling enthusiasts of all ages. In all my recent videos I'm riding with my boo, Roslyn. In this video I rode on the Cat Trike Annihilator in the Azub T-Fly X over a 2-day period. There's a story behind every video, and this one is going to be about everything that's happened to me since Friday the 13th of August. I hadn't been to a primary care physician in years, so I had an appointment for Friday the 13th. I was nervous because I had seen an ophthalmologist on August 2nd and he and his colleagues noticed hemorrhaging in my right eye. They suspected that it was an indication of hypertension or diabetes, so I went to get blood work the following day. I know that everything that's been going on in my life has affected my health in some way, especially my weight. I haven't been sleeping well lately, staying up and snacking through the night. But I had no idea to what extent my body mass index has changed. I've battled obesity most of my life. I got on the scale and, wow, here we go again. I wasn't 300 pounds but too close to it for comfort. My blood pressure was elevated and I'm pre-diabetic. Also, my triglycerides are up as well. This was the situation I had hoped to avoid. The doctor issued 2 low-dose prescriptions for hypertension to my local pharmacy. I was behind on my vaccine, so I received a shot in both my shoulders. On my way home I stopped at CVS Pharmacy only to find them closed due to a power outage. That same evening I went to tend to my recently deceased brother's house. After leaving there I went to a 24-hour CVS pharmacy to see if they could transfer my prescription, but they told me they couldn't find it in the system. The following day, Saturday, I called another 24-hour CVS pharmacy in Oak Park. They told me that found my prescriptions in the system and they could fill them in 2 hours. That would give me time to tend to my brother's house, and actually me and Roslyn cut the front lawn. When I went to CVS to get my prescriptions, the pharmacist recommended another vaccine that I was due to receive. I took this shot on my left shoulder, which amounts to 3 shots in 2 days. All of this began on last Friday the 13th. Not to mention there were severe storms that struck the area Wednesday, August 11th, causing mass power outages all around Metro Detroit. Many traffic signals were out or flashing red. I found driving in this situation to be stressful. One reason I enjoy riding so much is because it helps to relieve stress. You may not be able to control what happens to you in life, but you can control how you respond to your circumstances. When you've had to go against the odds so many times, you get used to it. It becomes another challenge to battle in the arena of life. It all came to a head on this day, which I thought would be a routine trip to my brother's house. Approximately 2 miles in, I was at a traffic light patiently waiting for it to turn green. Then I proceeded to cross the street as I saw my chain snap in 2 places. Oh no. What now? I was stuck there on the side of the road, so I gathered my chain and moved out of the street. There were 2 options available I was thinking about as I walked my bike along the sidewalk. I had Rosalind behind me telling me to call for a lift ride. Which means I would have to get a larger sized vehicle to transport a recumbent trike. The last time I did that, it didn't work out so well for me. I damaged my chain derailleur lifting the bike into the back of the SUV. The repair added on to an already expensive ride. Today was a hot day and I didn't want to be getting sweat all over anybody's seats. Besides, the exercise will do me some good. All the way home I was pushing and pulling my trike with moderate success. After the first mile I sat down and took a break. I promised myself that I would start carrying a spare chain next chance I get, but chains this length are hard to come by. Right there on backorder at the bike shop. I survived the long 2-mile walk home and I'm here to talk about it. Now that the Cat Trike Annihilator is down, I have the Triod Recumbent Trike and the Cat Trike Monster Quad left to ride. I don't really want to ride the quad cycle because the chain tubes are not properly adjusted, and that's what caused my chain to snap in the past. Any misalignment of the chain tubes can cause serious problems. The AZUB Fly X is my other choice, but it's not motorized. Riding this trike is quite the workout. There's a funny story that I must tell about the following day that I rode on the AZUB Fly X CS. The day before I walked 2 miles pushing and pulling my bike in 86-degree weather. But this day was nearly as much of a challenge because it was more of the same temperature and humidity. Taking my time, not exceeding speeds from 7 to 9 miles per hour.
say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Get a funk got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Get a funk got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you go 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 rock to the 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 rock rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. Rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. Rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. Rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Get a funk got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Get a funk got beat, so shot. I say rock to the rhythm, you go 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 rock to the 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 rock rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. Rock to the rhythm, you don't stop.
Now we're heading back home from my brother's house as we approach Outer Drive and James' cousins. Off in the distance we see police and an ambulance at the intersection. This was right where we would normally cross the street. I see the man who manages the discount dry cleaner standing in the middle of the sidewalk. So I decided to cut behind the building over to the next block. Rosalind had been following the entire way, but she went right by riding on the sidewalk. I heard her call me, James. As she went by I thought she might be going a different way, but what happens next made me laugh. I turned my trike around and proceeded along the sidewalk where I saw Rosalind go. When I get to the corner, I see Rosalind jumping off her trike running from some bees that were annoying her. If that wasn't funny enough, Rosalind gets back on the trike and hits the throttle running over the curb in the middle of Outer Drive. Everything was okay and no one was injured, it was just a funny moment. What's life if you can't get a laugh once in a while? I've stayed up all night once again working on another video, so if you find anything interesting or entertaining, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to this cycling celebration channel. As always, be safe out there and have fun. Thanks for watching.